Good afternoon and welcome to Torero Stadium as we are set for today's tilt between the visiting Mustangs of Cal Poly San Luis Obispo and your Toreros of the University of San Diego. The Mustangs come in to play 0-3-1 on the year as their tie came in the first match of the season, 0-0 against San Jose State. They've dropped 3 straight as they enter play here today, taking on the Toreros, who enter at a 2-2 mark on the year. Both wins coming at home against LIU and Holy Cross. Both shutouts, but they have dropped back-to-back matches, a double overtime loss at Long Beach State and a loss 3-0 at Cal. Here, they try and move over 500, 2-2 on the season, and taking on the Cal Poly San Luis Obispo Mustangs, who are in the forest green kits, black outline on the sleeves and bottom of the jerseys and shorts. They work right to left on your screen, while the Toreros feature that powder blue top and the white shorts with the stripe down the sides. We wait for the opening whistle as Cal Poly will begin in possession. Amber Michael in net. Cal Poly will have to restart on the kickoff as they have possession. Again, Amber Michael in net, Michaela Foster, Kelly Carusa, Sydney Hopkins, Malia Wallenlynch, Aiden Cueros, Sammy Fairweather, Milan Moses, Becca Valdez, Mina Gorazade, and Jamie Gorlaski. The starting 11 for the Toreros as we are underway, second game here on the broadcast. The San Diego women's team in action. The men's team winning 3-0 in the earlier game this afternoon, as this one is played forward in the direction of Ortiz, but nothing there. The referees, Ricardo Friaro, the referee, assistant referee William Delgado. They are to Dennis Vargas, and the fourth referee and official Michael Matson. Just underway here on a just absolute gorgeous afternoon here at Torero Stadium. Slight breeze in the air. See some umbrellas on a sunny afternoon. Torero's back home where they started the season with back-to-back shutout wins. 3-0 over LIU and a 4-0 victory over Holy Cross. 7 goals in their first 2 matches, but they have just 1 over their last 2. Double overtime loss at Long Beach State on September 2nd, 2-1. And again being shut out in their last match, 3-0 at Cal. That came on the 6th of this month. For Cal Poly, they have scored just 1 goal themselves over a 4-match span. Double overtime draw, 0-0 against San Jose State. A 3-1 loss at Sacramento State, and then a pair of losses, 2-0 and 1-0 to Utah Valley and at Utah. It's the 5th match of the year for Cal Poly, and all 5 have been on the road. Torero's playing their 3rd match at home of the season, as this one is collected by Michael, now rolled out wide. Torero's looking to go over the top. Played in the direction of Milan Moses, the redshirt senior. She's who to look out for the Toreros. She led San Diego with 3 shots and a goal, and 1 on goal in their last match against Cal, where they were just outpaced by the Bears on a Friday afternoon. Toreros fell 3-0 in Berkeley. The Golden Bears now 4-0 to start the year. Outshot the Toreros 9-6. 6 of those 9 on target. San Diego looking to rebound here this afternoon. dropped 2 in a row after beginning the season 2-0. Toreros started a bit slow in their last match against Cal, had just 2 shots in the first half. But the defense held steady in the first 45 minutes, held the Bears to just 3 total shots. But again, it was Cal, a strong second half, defeating the Toreros 3-0. As again, San Diego looks to bounce back here at home as part of a men's and women's soccer doubleheader here at Torero Stadium. The men's team has already done their part, a 3-0 win against Belmont, 3 second-half goals. Taken away now in the back row. It's stolen back. Bad pass by Carusa. Mustangs played over the top. A touch by Cal Poly, but the flag is up and offside is the call. Amber Michael has played in all 4 matches, has allowed 5 goals for the Toreros, 11 saves, 1.25 goals against average. And split time with Ellen Casto, who has played just shy of 20 minutes. Has not allowed a goal, nor made a save. Appearing in 2 matches here for the Toreros early on, 2019. San Diego competing out of the WCC. This one is brought back towards the middle. A touch by Foster, but the flag is up and offside on a dangerous chance. It was up the left side, looked like Olivia Ortiz. But Ortiz in and behind the defenses, whistled for the offside. Played over the top, looking for Moses. Rattles around to the feet of Cal Poly. Bush. Cal Poly steals it back. Midfield. Bush sliding it outside. Now cross to the middle. Forces Michael, the goalkeeper, off her line to come in and make the grab. Early possession being controlled here by Cal Poly. Not much on the attack offensively thus far for San Diego. 0-0. Just over 6.5 played here in the opening 45 minutes. Picked up by Bush. To the edge of the circle. Bush continuing the run towards midfield. Had it taken away. Stolen by Queros. Queros now waiting for a run. Plays it out wide for Moses. Moses has a double team headed her direction. Gets tripped up and stolen away by Stiegler. Now leading the break is Olivia Ortiz. Ortiz now back towards the middle. Over the top in the back row. Headed out momentarily. Stepping in front nicely to clear it away. Couldn't entirely see the number. Amber Michael, a redshirt senior from right here in San Diego, went to Christian High School. Starting the 5th match, all 5 now for the Toreros. It was Sammy Fairweather to earn that free kick, by the way. Couldn't figure out the number. Played out to Hopkins. Hopkins back to Fairweather. Trying to play ahead to Moses. Possession lost on the Mustangs half. Moses battling for possession. Upset as she throws her hands. Fairweather plays it back. Toreros on the Mustang half. Playing out wide. Kelly Carusa. Playing it to Valdez. Toreros now reset. Begin out of the back. Over the top look on a run. Second ball falls to Moses. Cuts it back towards inside the edge of the 18. A shot off the right foot, but well right and wide out of bounds. Milan Moses doing what she does best, creating havoc up top as it caromed off the left leg of the Cal Poly defender. Fell right in the lap of Milan Moses, who strikes it well up and right. Played back by Cueros. Cal Poly a throw nearly 10 minutes in. No score. San Diego with the last opportunity on the shot by Milan Moses. They have it on the left side. Controlled by Gorlaski. Moses tries to turn, split a pair of defenders, still has it on her right foot as she brings it towards the middle of the pitch. Drops it back to Kiwas. Soft touch by the Toreros as Fairweather streaks up the left side, trying to play it out wide, but played it off a Cal Poly defender as it's cleared away. Fairweather, strong run up the left side, just turned it over as Cal Poly now a counter chance. LaFace has the pass stolen in the back by Foster. Gazide. Mustangs forced to play backwards and play it back to their keeper. Sophia Brown, the goalkeeper for Cal Poly. 5'8" senior from Pleasanton. Brown has played in all 4 matches for Cal Poly, has allowed 3 goals, made 14 saves, a .88 goals against average. Foster to her left. Toreros, patient, creating for some space. Try and find a seam in the passing game. Played towards midfield. Gazide. At the edge of the circle, handled by Cal Poly. Bush lost it. Now an opportunity as Goralski gets to it. Goralski brings it into the 18 on the left side, serviced on the ground. It comes to Moses, sets up the left foot, a shot as she got bumped off the ball. And it rolls past the end line for a San Diego corner. A good ball served on the ground. It trickled into Moses. I believe it was Kiras who was nearest to it first. But it leads to a San Diego corner. Michaela Foster put on the ball. Milan Moses also off to her right, playing near the flag. Corner kick for the Toreros. Far corner flag, just shy of 15 minutes in. Serviced, near post, held on to by the goalkeeper Sophia Brown, and rolled out for a counter chance for Cal Poly, quickly back up the other way. Olivia Ortiz trying to track down a loose ball, but watches it roll out of bounds for a Torero throw. Toreros in a stretch now of 7 of its 8 matches, all on the road. Coming off back-to-back games at Long Beach State and at Cal. Home today and then on the road for 4 straight. At San Diego State, at Cal State Northridge, and then 5 straight. 2 at Utah Valley and then Utah. And then begin WCC play on the road against Gonzaga. At Gonzaga, that's October 5th at 7 p.m. The Toreros now play it out wide. Gorowski looking for a cross. Moses on the other end. It's over the top of her head as the Mustangs played out of bounds for a San Diego corner. Good ball again by Gorowski. Sets up a set piece for the Toreros. 14.5 minutes played, no score. Again, San Diego not home again until October 9th. Taking on St. Mary's at 7 p.m. That is a West Coast Conference match. San Diego, a corner from the near corner flag as it's serviced. Middle of the box, no one there for the Toreros, but a chance on the second ball as it comes out. A shot and easily collected as Gorowski put it off the right foot. Sophia Brown with the save, and the Mustangs roll it out wide. With some space here on the left side, they play Talmy. Shouting directions, leaves it to her right and Hansen. Good job to cover in the back by Milan Moses, sliding with the possession. Pass stolen, now broken up by Quiroz. Gorowski trying to win back the battle with Hopkins as it falls to the Mustangs, who turn it over to Fairweather. Fairweather, shifty move. Now plays it to Gorowski. Mustangs bring it up the left side. Emily Talmy leaving it for Hansen. Ahead for Ortiz. Ortiz back to Hansen. Played ahead. Cal Poly developing nicely here on this left flank. A good sliding challenge, able to knock down the pass by Sammy Fairweather. Now played over the top on the clearance by the Toreros, but still on their own half. The Mustangs now switch, try up the right side. Kylie Rojas. Truco. Pass is broken up by the Toreros in the back line. Needing to move the ball quickly. Good pressure up top by Jessica Johnson. Earning it back for the Mustangs. Slotted to the right. They'll try and send someone in on the box. The cross knocked out of bounds. It looked like could have been off Cedra Bush. It is. And a Torero goal kick. Almost 20 minutes in. No score here at Torero Stadium. And the men's team winning earlier 3-0 on 3 second-half goals. They have improved to 4-0 now on the season. That is their best start in over 15 years. I don't know the exact number. As I tried to look it up on the schedule, it only allowed me to go back to 2003. So I'd have to get confirmation, but at least 15 years. The Toreros' best start at 4-0. They're back home on the 13th. Again, the Torero women in a tough stretch of this schedule. Following today, hit the road for 5 consecutive road matches before returning home October 9th, as this one is slotted on the free kick. Getting back in time and covering is Sydney Hopkins, as Hopkins puts it past the end line. Sets up a corner kick for Cal Poly. Service from the right corner flag, Cedra Bush. Also looks like Kylie Rojas on the ball for the Mustangs. Or Talmy, can't tell if it's a 4 or an 8 as it's serviced, middle of the box, punched out by Michael and cleared away by the Toreros. Kept alive as Truco got to it. Now Hansen services it into the 18. Ortiz got to it, but a half step too late as it's out of bounds for a goal kick. Point ahead for Moses. Lets it through, put her hands in the air thinking she was being held by Langme. But no whistle as Fairweather wins a header. Second ball rattled in the air. Finally controlled by the Mustangs following a tough challenge, a whistle and a foul. Called on Sammy Fairweather on her challenge, trying to win a header. Mustangs, bad pass. See if the Toreros can take advantage as they bring it on the Mustang half. Now switch it to the right side. Valdez, sensing the pressure, plays it back. Valdez gets it back on this right side, takes a big touch as it falls to Kazida. A touch by Hopkins, now with some space out in front of her. Leaves it for Moses. Moses cuts back towards inside the 18. One-on-one with the keeper. Puts it off the block as it's deflected and back out by the Mustangs. Milan Moses, good effort inside the 18 off the left foot. Had it denied by the goalkeeper. Toreros still on the attack. Pressure up high. Brought up by Quiros. A shot off the crossbar and out of bounds. What a rip off the right foot of Eden Quiros. .21.5 minutes played. 0-0 on back-to-back. Good opportunities for the Toreros. Milan Moses one-on-one with the keeper denied, and then a long blast from well out. Bangs off the crossbar and out of bounds. Challenge along the left side, whistle and a foul on Truco. Brought up from the back, Fairweather. Plays it to the center back, Michaela Foster. Foster out wide to Carusa. To the feet of Quiros, who nearly lost it. Now does as it's turned over. Cal Poly ran right by it. Jessica Johnson went right between her legs. Allows the Toreros to pounce on the possession as they play it out to Hopkins. Hopkins dribbling, getting away from a defender, finding Fairweather. Fairweather trying to connect with Moses, who takes a touch, give and go, and just too strong on the second pass by Gazizadeh. But back to that shot by Malone, who was left all alone. Milan Moses. Played in the air. Header won by Quiros. And Now stolen by Valdez, taking the space out in front of her. Valdez slots it to Quiros. Played to midfield, collected by Goralski. Now Fairweather out to Hopkins. Torero stretching the field. Hopkins back to Fairweather. The pass a bit offline. It forced Quiros to slide out of position to have to make a play on it. Now the Toreros nothing there on the other end. Unlucky on the pass. Leads to problems for San Diego, and approaching 25 minutes into this match, 0-0. The Toreros, a pair of good chances just minutes ago. Alon Moses one-on-one with the keeper. Put it right off of her. And then a rip from outside that hit off the crossbar. No score first half. Toreros trying to snap a two-match losing streak as Milan Moses takes a turn with the left foot, plays it out to Fairweather, but a bad pass leads to transition for the Mustangs. Oliver up the right side, leaves it back and finds Bush. Header won by Fairweather as the pass was in the direction of Jessica Johnson, who had some space. Good sliding challenge from Sammy Fairweather. Earns back possession. Hopkins and the Toreros looking to go up the left side as they played ahead Milan Moses. Moses stumbling, keeping her footing. Now has it knocked away as Gazizadeh chases down the loose ball. At the edge of the 18, left corner, move made by Goralski. Cross, Moses there on the other end, but it's blocked by the Mustangs. And cleared away. Right idea on the cross by Goralski. She's had her chances there on the left side. Good look intended for Moses. Pass broken up. And the Mustangs now try and get it out from their own end. Touch by Valdez, gets tripped up, no whistle as the Toreros play it back to the defender, Carusa. Back to Fairweather. Back towards the middle, Fairweather drops it back to Wallenwicks. Pass intercepted. Now Hansen trying to go over the top, connect with Oliver. Instead the Toreros steal it back. Gazizadeh playing it out wide, but not enough on the pass as it's broken up. Intended for Valdez and stolen by Cal Poly. The Mustangs play it to Bush. Bush to the middle of the field finds Hansen. Inside the circle, head up, looking to go over the top, but nice play on the back end as it's headed away by Wallenwicks. Had it got over her, it was nothing but green out in front for Olivia Ortiz. Header well timed. Toreros reset. They'll start out of the back. 27 minutes in, no score. Toreros already 2-0 at home this season. As this one is played forward. Goralski trying to get to it before the end line. Puts a heel on it to keep it in bounds and forces the Mustangs to play it out to Olivia Ortiz. Now going to have to hurry and get back in transition. Hansen ahead to Johnson. Johnson leaves it short for Lafix. Now out wide they find Talmy. Talmy with the left foot looking to play over the top. Has the pass broken up as it caroms out to Fairweather. Nice coverage once again on the back line by San Diego. The Mustangs continuously try to go over the top, trying to find a big run, but the Toreros have stood their ground as Goralski intended for Moses well strong. Controlled by the goalkeeper, Sophia Brown, and Cal Poly brings it back from their own end. 0-0. Quickly approaching 30 minutes in. Hansen, soft touch. Fairweather, the steal. to Gazizadeh. Finding Quiros. Got the oohs and ahs out of the crowd after making a move. Now trying to back away from her defender. Slots one to Moses, who turns, but lost possession. But still remains with the Toreros, but not for long, as it's taken away by Truco. Truco to Ortiz. Truco making her run straight down the middle, now cutting towards the right, and this one is knocked back to the goalkeeper by Malia Wallenwitz. Again, the Toreros getting back, covering in time, as this one is Gazizadeh. Gazizadeh playing ahead. Good through ball to Goralski. Goralski from the right angle. Left-footed shot, not good. Rebound is picked up right before Moses. Tremendous ball played through to Jamie Goralski. Got inside the area on the right side. Trying to play off the left foot. And rebound, and Milan Moses thinking she had a crack at it. But it's snagged away by Sophia Brown, who comes up with the save. Toreros looking to strike first. Goralski gets away from a defender, continues the dribble, now works towards the middle. Leaves it to Quiros. Played ahead to Moses. Soft touch, trying to turn away from a defender. Quiros, second ball falls to Goralski. Goralski to Gazizadeh with some space. Through ball to Moses. Inside the 18, a shot off the block, off the left post, and kept out by Cal Poly San Luis Obispo. Good, quick shot by Milan Moses. Another tremendous ball played through Milan Moses. On the other end of it, it was delivered by Gazizadeh, and Milan Moses had some time to scamper to her right, set up a shot. It was deflected off Sophia Brown, the goalkeeper, and then trickled off the left post. San Diego on the cusp of breaking through. A couple of real good chances here as of late. Continuing through the opening 45 minutes, 0-0. The Toreros of University San Diego against the Mustangs of Cal Poly San Luis Obispo. Quiros takes the space out in front of her. Waiting for some help, plays it out wide to Becca Valdez. Valdez one-on-one on the edge here, works inside, plays one on the ground, and it's cleared out of bounds. That was a correction on my end. Katie Lapram Modora. Lapomodora just checked into the match. A 5-foot junior, Prosper, Texas. Went to Prosper High School. Toreros led by third-year head coach Luis Lieberman. Toreros corner kick, near corner flag is put right into the side netting. Looks like it was off the left foot of Michaela Foster. Toreros get back in shape. Approaching 35 minutes played here in the opening half. San Diego with some real good chances thus far, now just trying to find the back of the net. As Patan plays ahead, 50-50 ball, falls to Sydney Hopkins. Intercepted by Hansen at the edge of the circle, played forward, now taken back by the Toreros. Good turn by Moses as the second ball fell to Lapomodora. Now it's the Mustangs a chance to cut it back towards the edge of the 18. Grace Park lost possession. The cross now cleared away by Haley Walls. Haley Walls able to get a left foot on it. Knocks it past the end line, and the Mustangs set up a corner. First of the match for Cal Poly, 33-20 into the opening half. Actually, second corner, correction. Emily Talmy placed on the ball, serviced off the left foot at the edge of the 6. Header won by San Diego and finally cleared out by Sydney Hopkins. Kept in bounds by Langmead. Langmead over the top, just nothing there as again it's headed away by San Diego. They have eliminated the chance of the over-the-top run as this one is cut back towards the middle. Patan is taken down, no whistle, play continues. Bush lost it, played back to Hansen. Services it to the left side, the flag is up, and offside is the call on Cal Poly. Cedra Bush, following her give and go, is lined up offside. Cleared away by Michael, the goalkeeper. Sets up a throw for Cal Poly here on the Torero half as San Diego another substitution. Natalie Copenhaver checking in for San Diego. Sydney Hopkins comes out for the Toreros, who again have dropped their last 2 matches following a pair of wins to open the season here at home over LIU and Holy Cross, 3-0 and 4-0. But have dropped back-to-back to Long Beach State and Cal as this one is played out wide. Onside, as it's to the right of the 18. Cross to the middle. Patane is called for offside. Moses controlling the top, gets it back, but is offside. It was the right idea by the Toreros, well played by Lepore Medora. La Pomorda, a good pass, but Moses unable to hold her run. Led to a chance for the Mustangs who turn it over. Fairweather. Ball turned over at midfield, but good anticipation and stepping in front of it was Eden Quiros. Played to Quiros, ahead to Fairweather, but a little out in front of the run. Played to a Mustangs player, now watched out of bounds by Becca Valdez. And the Toreros have a throw in. Tossed in by Caruso. Good turn by Fairweather. Tried to slip it through a pair of defenders, instead lost it and back the other way. Here comes the Mustangs. Play to the right and the pass broken up by Wallenwicks. Well done in the middle. Annette Greenlee playing it out to Talmy on this left side. Rough challenge as Carusa goes down. Carusa still down on her knees, getting some help up, but appears to just be shaken up on the play. Grace Park came barreling in. Knocked her off her feet as the Toreros have a free kick. Approaching the final 5 minutes here of the opening half. No score. Cal Poly slow, and the Toreros of University of San Diego here on a gorgeous afternoon at Torero Stadium on the campus of University of San Diego. Fairweather keeping the possession somehow was just crawling along, able to continue her dribble as this one slotted to Moses. Gets it back, now turns, but unlucky, did not have the ball at her feet. Mustangs back the other way. A touch by Park. Played out wide to Rubenstein. Played back, but right to a Torero defender, and it's taken away. Copenhaver finding Moses. Moses feeling the double team. Cuts it back, now leaves it to her left. A big touch by La Primdora. And it is picked up by the goalkeeper. I believe the flag was up. Good vision on the pass, though, by Milan Moses. Slipping it right through the defense of Cal Poly. La Primdora. Taken away by Hallie Wells. They play it out to Valdez. Valdez bringing it back towards the middle. Stops, waiting for help. Leaves it back to Carusa. Toreros will play it all the way back to the goalkeeper. Reset. Have Valdez way out wide here on the right side. Natalie Copenhaver wide on the left side, trying to stretch out the Mustangs as the ball trickles to Copenhaver. Up the left side, taking her space. Offline pass is out of bounds. Checking in for the Toreros. Sophomore from Mission Viejo, Madison Louderback is into the match. A graduate from Santa Margarita Catholic High School. Nil-nil opening half, final 5 minutes. Cal Poly brings it up the left side. Handled by Mendoza. Ahead for Park, who plays it out wide. Streaking up the left side. Patney. Broken up by the Toreros, and a chance coming back the other way. Fairweather leading the charge, goes over the top, looking for Louderback. Had to slow down to come back and get it. Louderback brings it up the right side, now near the end line. Tussle for the ball as it is out of bounds and a goal kick. Sammy Fairweather had Louderback, but the ball in the air made Louderback have to retreat towards it instead of continuing her momentum forward. Had to slow down her run and eventually lost it out of bounds for a goal kick on a promising chance there for the Toreros as it's played over the top. Nothing there for Cal Poly, and to the feet of the goalkeeper, Amber Michael. Second ball falls to Howie Wells. Played out to La Primdora. Lost on the outside, taken away. Well done on the back end for Cal Poly. They need numbers coming back the other way as they played ahead for Patney. Patney down the middle of the field. Has some help to her left off a side foot of Carusa, the defender for the Toreros, and collected by Michael. Patney just, I think, trying to do too much. It appeared she had Grace Park here on the left side, just found her too late, trying to thread the needle on a pass. It was off the foot of Carusa and turned over as La Primdora brings it down. La Primdora, a shot blocked in the back by Cal Poly as the second ball falls to the Toreros. Valdez here on the right side. Cutting back towards the middle, nifty move. Now slots it to her right. Picked up by La Primdora, a shot, and it's wide right and high. Right idea, good individual run by Becca Valdez, and then Just slides it to her right. Also had Sammy Fairweather in front of the pass as well. Fairweather elected to leave it for Lapram-Dora, who had a shot. Aggressive look for the Toreros, trying to find the back of the net here in the final minute and a half. 0-0 here at Torero Stadium. Second game of today's broadcast. The men's taking care of business over Belmont 3-0 in the earlier game here today. Patney, the pressure up top. The Toreros escape, but now lose it at the edge of the circle. Back the other way, Rubenstein. It trickles to LaFakes. LaFay now leaves it for Greenlee. Greenlee nearly lost it, brings it up the left side, cross towards the middle, cleared out by Carusa, but remains in a dangerous area at the edge of the 18. A shot off the right foot, but rolls right to the feet of Amber Michael. So a good last-ditch effort by Cal Poly, but with about 15 seconds left here in the opening half, looks like we'll go into the break scoreless as this one trickles all the way back to the Torero goalkeeper, just knocks it out of bounds, and that concludes the opening half of play here at Torero Stadium. The San Diego Toreros women's team and Cal Poly San Luis Obispo scoreless through the first 45 minutes. The Toreros had their chances, a couple of good looks. Milan Moses on deep, as well as Jamie Goralski. The latest shot wide right by Katie Lapram-Dora. And that concludes the opening half of play. We'll step aside, we'll take a break. When we come back, chance to recap the first half, give you statistics and more, and get you set for the final 45 minutes of regulation. Scoreless here at Torero Stadium on the West Coast Conference Network. Welcome back to Torero Stadium. Scoreless through our first 45 minutes. San Diego had their chances though. 9 shots, out shooting Cal Poly San Luis Obispo 9-1 for the match, 2 of which on goal for San Diego. They hold the advantage in corners 3-2. No yellow cards issued. Mustangs 4 fouls to the Toreros 1. And San Diego has made a save. Cal Poly goalkeeper Sophia Brown has made a pair of saves on 9 shots faced. Amber Michael has faced just 1 shot against her as we get set to begin the second half here from Torero Stadium. This is the final home match for San Diego until October 9th, where they host St. Mary's in the annual Pink game. That is October 9th, Wednesday at 7 p.m. Second game of conference. That game will be as the second half is underway. Toreros begin in possession. Sydney Spina, as it's a tough collision. Jordan Patney taken down on the play, an early foul here to start the second half. Leads to a free kick for San Luis Obispo. Sydney Hopkins, or excuse me, Cedra Bush, originally placed on the ball. That was Camille LaFay. It's either 33 or 23. It might be Annette Greenlee. It's Greenlee on the ball for the Mustangs. Comes through it, rips, and wide left. No real threat on the free kick. And a goal kick for Amber Michael and the Toreros. Trying to snap a 2-match losing streak, 2-2 on the year. 2-0 at home, 0-2 on the road. Their 2 wins came in the first 2 matches of the season. A 3-0 win over LIU and a 4-0 win over Holy Cross. Taken towards the end line and played out of bounds. Nice job on the back end by the Toreros. Forces it out for a goal kick. Header out of bounds by Cal Poly, Sydney Spina. As the throw comes in, turned over. Cal Poly now leading on the attack as a big touch by Patney is played to the Toreros, but a whistle follows. Patney shoved from behind. Looks like they catch Eden Queiroz for the foul. Mustangs here on the right side. Played to Bush. Bush now out wide. Spina looking for a cross. Played it into a Torero defender and out of bounds. An early corner for Cal Poly. Third corner of the match here for the Mustangs. Far post, away from the heading opportunity of San Diego, and it trickles out in front of Amber Michael, who picks it up out in front of the net. A dangerous service, far post. It was over the initial heading effort of Malia Wallenwicks and led to a chance off the rebound for Cal Poly as Milan Moses bringing the Toreros up high as the pass is intercepted. Queiroz plays it to Valdez. Valdez dribbling away from traffic, drops it back to Carusa. Kept in bounds, but played off the right arm, and a throw in for the Mustangs. Milan Moses, no goals in the first half, but had 4 shots in 43 minutes for the Toreros. Goralski had 3 shots with a pair on goal in 34 minutes. Quiros also a shot, as well as Lapandora. Nine first half shots for the University of San Diego, but none finding the back of the net. We are scoreless. We are nearly 5 minutes into the second half. Patney slots a ball to the right, finds Bush. Bush now with some help by Sydney Hopkins defensively, forced to play it back as it's played in. Spina had the cross intercepted. Cleared out, now put right back in. Patney closest to it for the Mustangs. Amber Michael, the goalkeeper, comes off her line to make the grab. Hopkins here on the left side. And to come up with a turnover, claiming it's Torero's ball. The assistant referee says otherwise. Points in the direction now for Cal Poly. Spina looking for somewhere to go on the throw-in. Brings it to Greenlee. Karams out to Valdez. Slots it to Goralski. Goralski finds Moses. Trying to make a move, but well done defensively by Danielle Anderson. Stays with the tough Milan Moses. Able to poke it away as the Toreros now begin out of the back. They play it back to Michaela Foster. Foster over to Wallenwicks. Hopkins gets away from a tough challenge as the Toreros again playing out of pressure here on their own half. Play it back to the goalkeeper, Amber Michael. Michael finding Valdez on the goal kick. Good touch by Becca Valdez, who gets bumped off the ball. Whistle continues, and now Valdez, the player caught on the foul. Now a stoppage in time. Didn't look like the San Diego bench too ecstatic about the call. Free kick for the Mustangs. 52 minutes into this match, scoreless. Played ahead. Karams out to Valdez, back to Carusa. Carusa finding Fairweather. Fairweather with some open space out in front of her, lays it off to the left, and Hopkins. Ahead here on the left side. Walk, finding Moses. Walk now, dribbling around, again finds Moses with some space to her right, leaves it to Goralski, give and go. Moses inside the area, had it knocked away and out of bounds for a Torero corner. Good work in tight spaces. Goralski, the give and go, connecting with Milan Moses, who earns a Torero corner here from the near corner flag. Moses alongside Michaela Foster on the ball here to service the corner kick. Moses softly plays it to Foster. Foster marked one-on-one. Continuing to try and battle away from the pressure as she plays it back. Collected by Hopkins, who goes over the top. No one there for San Diego. The throw out. Header won by the Toreros. Over the top to Moses. Moses trying to battle to get into position. Had it knocked away. Good sliding challenge to knock it away by Quiros. Now it's Quiros to bring it up, has Moses to her right. Elects to take a shot. It's wide right. Not sure it was in goal location. It just drifted to the right. And now a counter up the left side for Cal Poly. Inside the 18, slotted back, now at the edge. Cut to the right. Cleared away by Hopkins. Started promising for the Mustangs, who have a shot, but right to Amber Michael, the goalkeeper. They had a tremendous chance up that left side. The ball was dropped back for Brooke Rubenstein. And Rubenstein just could not force a tough, legitimate shot off. Valdez finding Quiros. Trying to play to the top of the 18. Marley Walk could not control possession as it's played back. No score, nearing 60 minutes played. It's a sense one goal might be enough, the way both these clubs playing thus far. Stolen by Olsen. Now the pass is broken up. Long rebound out to Sydney Hopkins. A counter back the other direction. Hopkins plays it out to Goralski. As it rolls towards the right corner flag, Goralski gets to it before it's out of bounds. Shifts the defender, sets up the left foot, across in the direction of Moses, has it poked out. Comes out to Fairweather with some help to her left. Instead, I think Miss hit it, trying to go to her right and turned it over. So offside on San Luis Obispo. It's a non-conference match. The Toreros competing in the West Coast Conference. They begin conference play Saturday, October 5th at Gonzaga. As this one is played off over the top on a free kick. Goralski again, shifty move, gets to the edge of the 18, tripped up and a whistle. A foul on Jamie Goralski. Just outside the 18, she shifted a defender, had some space out in front, and from behind gets tripped up by Brooke Olsen. And the Toreros have a free kick just to the right. Middle of the box, outside. Michaela Foster on the ball. Two-player wall for Cal Poly. Foster will wait for the whistle. Toreros pack the box. Moses in front. Foster set, service, line drive, and right to Sophia Brown, the goalkeeper. Brown handles the line drive, now rolls it out wide, and Cal Poly will begin their attack from the back as they look for a long run over the top. Pass was broken up, but then fell right back to Demijan. Now up the left side. Olsen inside the 18, gets tangled up as the pass was stolen by Hopkins. Fairweather plays back to Wallenwicks. Free ball picked up by Quiros. Quiros trying to play it to the left and Goralski, and the pass well short as the whistle is blown and a foul on Cal Poly. Free kick for San Diego. Just shy of 60 minutes played. Here in regulation, looking for our first goal. Carusa out to Valdez. Valdez up the right side, stops, loses the defender, now takes her space to her left, slots it to Moses. Gets it back, Valdez leaves it for Quiros. Quiros, a shot, top left corner, and punched out by Sophia Brown. Brown just continued to backpedal and then forced to punch it out as that was taken about a yard or two outside the box. Another good chance marked for San Diego. Now just, again, looking to find the back of the net. Gazizade checks in for the Toreros with a corner kick. Kelly Carusa, near post. Milan Moses near the left corner flag as it's serviced by Fairweather and gloved by Sophia Brown, who rolls out quickly, out wide, picked up by Talmy. Or actually it's Patney who had it taken away by Goralski. Goal clearance by Michael, knocked out of bounds by the Mustangs, and a throw in for the Toreros to go quickly. Goralski intended for Moses, had the pass broken up and stolen. And Cal Poly now slides it here on the right side to the feet of Sydney Spina, the defender taking her space, looking to play out wide to Rubenstein. About 15 minutes in to this second half. Toreros and Mustangs again remain scoreless, 0-0, as Goralski has plenty of green out in front of her. Tried to play Milan Moses. Let her too much if the pace rolls it out of bounds. Substitution for the Mustangs. Madison Williams checking in for Cal Poly. They have sporadically had some chances, threatening ones, against the Toreros, but San Diego has been scratching and clawing the entire match. They've come close a number of times. Double digits now in shots, but trying to find the back of the net as Sydney Hopkins plays it out of bounds. Spina gradually taking the space out in front as Patney plays it to the middle. Bush back outside. Rubenstein, a shot across. Maybe a shot cross as Michael, the goalkeeper, headlong dive, trying to punch it, came up empty and nearly connected on the other end of the cross. I think it was for sure an intended cross by Brooke Rubenstein. Went right by a pair of Mustang players. Ball juggled around at midfield, controlled by the Mustangs as they play it back to Hansen. Cuts back, gets away from Moses, and now plays it out wide. Cal Poly at midfield. Circling back and playing here to Talmy. Good pressure up high by the Toreros. Cal Poly playing low as This one a goal kick. Tough challenge from behind and whistled for the foul. Michaela Foster. Spina leaves it for Patney. Gets it right back. Collision with Hopkins as Hopkins lodges it free. Goralski, the pressure up high, and well done by Sophia Brown, the goalkeeper, to play it out wide. Mustangs try the middle of the pitch. Nothing there. Cleared away. Quiros trying to earn back possession. Now a battle at midfield as it trickles out to the Mustangs. They'll start out of the back. Hansen in the air finds Patney. Can't take a touch to control the ball as Amber Michael, the goalkeeper, clears it away. No score, 64.5 minutes in. Sydney Hopkins trying to find Milan Moses, but too long in front of the senior. And the Mustangs a chance here out of the back. Rubinstein got away from the initial defender, then put it off a Torero player and out of bounds. Corner kick, service middle of the box is punched out. Remains a free ball and finally cleared away by Sydney Hopkins. Well done by Amber Michael. Able to knock that ball free. Torero's on the throw as it comes in towards Moses. Cleared away. Mustangs on the counter. Have it on the Torero half. Patney had help to her right. Elected to drop it back to Greenlee as they try up the left side. Williams lost it. Taken away by Carusa. In the air tries to find Moses. Tough challenge as she is taken down, and the Mustangs fans that traveled here to San Diego not agreeance in the call. But a foul and a quick free kick. Finds Goralski up the right side. Goralski bringing it back to the right of the 18 as it knocked away as the pass was intended for Milan Moses. Cal Poly, a pair of substitutions. Jessica Johnson back in for the Mustangs as the Toreros counter with also bringing in a starter, Becca Valdez, who got a quick breather, replacing Sydney Hopkins. The Toreros have a throw deep on the Mustangs half as it comes into Moses. Inside the box, played over the top, looking for Valdez. Cleared away by Rubinstein as the Toreros set up another throw, this time from the left side. Played to Moses. Corner of the 18 is taken down. No whistle. Was looking for a foul, but got no such call. This one is out of bounds. The Toreros, again, a chance here on the left side as they play it into Quiros. Short pass, good anticipation as Madison Williams stepped in front. Had she been able to take a clean touch, she was off to the races with open green area out in front of her. Instead, her touch puts it out of bounds and gives a chance here for the Toreros. 0-0 second half. Out to Becca Valdez, who brings it back towards the middle of the field. Wide open, far outside. Finds Gazizadeh. Gazizadeh to Goralski. To the right of the 18, circles around, now double team, cuts it back, takes it towards the end line. Now tiptoeing along the line, leaves it for Gazizadeh, who can't take a touch before it was cleared away. Counter chance, Jessica Johnson out in front, looking for Rubenstein, and just nothing there as it's collected by Amber Michael. Nearly 70 minutes played, no score. Cal Poly San Luis Obispo and the Toreros of University of San Diego. A gorgeous Sunday afternoon. We thank you again for joining today's broadcast. Toreros men's team, winners in the earlier game. 3 second half goals, taking down Belmont 3-0. The men's team now off to a tremendous start, 4-0. Best start in program history, and has to be 15 plus years. They were 3-0 for the first time since 2009. I went back as far as 2003, could not find a better start for San Diego as they are 4-0. Back in action here at Torero Stadium on the 13th. The Mustangs up the field inside the 18 before it's cleared away out of a dangerous spot and handled by Marley Walk. Threatening chance there for the Mustangs, who snuck the ball inside. Set up nicely by Camille LaFay. Turnover at midfield, Fayweather. Thought about going to her left, slowed it down, turned, and bring it back towards the right. Gazizadeh with Goralski to her right, Moses out in front, drops it to her right. Goralski back towards the middle of the field, dribbling, leaves it for Gazizadeh, slots it to Moses inside the 18. Moses now cuts it back towards the middle and lost possession as it's cleared away for the Mustangs. Again, it's just immediate attention as soon as Milan Moses puts a touch on it. She's greeted by multiple defenders. Rightfully so. Gazizadeh slots it out to Goralski. A run here by Walk, but lost possession. Fairweather playing it out wide to Valdez. Cuts back towards the middle, gets around Spina. Now plays it to Moses. Moses is on. One-on-one with Hansen. Cuts it back towards the middle, takes a big touch at the edge of the 18. A shot, has it blocked. Rebounds to Moses. Milan continuing a run, gets tripped up. No whistle as play continues. They play it out wide to Valdez, to the left of the 18. Cuts it back off the right foot. Goralski had a go, but could not strike it. As it comes back out to Valdez, dancing around, now towards the end line, serviced off the left foot. Moses was there, but snagged out of the air by Sophia Brown. Good effort inside the area by the Toreros, again knocking on the door, just waiting to come through as Goralski has a go off the left foot and wide right. Jamie Goralski, you could see, bit upset with herself following that shot. Had some space and a chance, but did not strike it properly as she hooked it wide right. Toreros and Mustangs again 0-0. Approaching the 75th minute. Valdez plays it back to Toreros. Fairweather across midfield into Mustang territory. Patient. Good job to let the attack develop as Cruza back to Quiros. Played forward, Goralski takes a turn. Tries to get away from Hansen, gets tripped up, but a whistle and a foul. Megan Hansen, a sophomore from Sacramento, called for the foul and a free kick awarded to the Toreros. Alon Moses. Goralski here at the edge of the 18 with Becca Valdez. They put Michaela Foster on the ball. Sammy Fairweather now circling in behind her. Foster, bluff. Now comes back, left hand in the air, serviced, far post. Valdez just over the top of her head as it remains inside the area. Momentarily cleared out as it comes out to Foster. Foster finds the defender, Carusa. Trying to connect with Goralski, leaves a good ball out wide. Right side, Goralski cuts it back off the left foot, a shot and a save by Sophia Brown. Near post, Sophia Brown dropping down to her knees to make the save. Tough angled shot, but kept out of the back of the net, and we remain tied, 0-0. Valdez, left side, trying to get around Spina. Is now inside the 18, slots one out in front. Moses was there, rebounds out, still a free ball, remains inside the 6 before it pops out. It was a handball somewhere mixed in front of the chaos, in front of the net. Good work, Becca Valdez here on the left side. Slipped inside the 18, crossed the ball to Moses, and the Toreros again, another good look. Hansen out wide. Cal Poly now looking to play over the top as Rubinstein has it misdirection out of bounds. Quickly the Toreros throw in comes to Valdez. Played to Quiros. Out wide to Carusa. Cuts it back. Now slips a defender. Gets in Mustang territory before losing it. Now Emma Barrow trying to make a play. Barrow unable to do so, but it falls to Fairweather. Valdez cuts it back towards the middle. A shot off the right foot, off the crossbar. Rebounds out and a chance for Barrow, but could not turn in time as that rattles the cage. A rocket off the right foot of Becca Valdez. Bangs off the crossbar, allows a rebound chance. But Barrow and the Toreros denied once again. They have been all over it here the last few minutes. But a chance here for the Mustangs. On the right side, LaFay. Right corner, trying to cut back, but a good job to disrupt the idea by Michaela Foster. She was the lone defender back. LaFay needed one move to give herself a chance. It was knocked away, and a good counter following the dangerous shot from Becca Valdez. 78th minute, 0-0 between the Cal Poly San Luis Obispo Mustangs and the Toreros of San Diego. Cal Poly again looking for their first win here in 2019, 0-3-1. Their draw came in the first match of the year, 0-0 at San Jose State. They've dropped 3 in a row, playing in their 5th straight road match here in 2019 as the cross comes in, handled at midfield. Offline pass gathered by the Mustangs, sent into the box, but played on a hop by Amber Michael, who quickly rolls it out wide, and the Toreros a chance coming back the other way. Gazizade lost it at midfield. The Mustangs get back in transition. Played out wide off the right foot of Carusa and out of bounds. Coming up on the final 10 minutes of regulation, no score. Plenty of chances, though, for San Diego, as this one is knocked out of bounds. Amber Michael hasn't been tested often here today, but has answered the call when need be. Mustangs lose it. Gazizade playing ahead as the pass intended for Moses was short. Leads to an interception. Possession now with Cal Poly as it's brought up by Hodeling. Now on the right side, Rubinstein gets around a defender. Far post, punched out, remains a free ball off a thigh and off the side netting. Amber Michael almost caught too high as a dangerous cross is played off the side netting. Michael was playing that near post. She may have been able to get a piece of it off her glove, but nonetheless, what a ball by Brooke Rubinstein. Connection on the other end, but too late as it's out of bounds. A goal kick inside the final 10 minutes here of regulation. Header won by the Mustangs. They have numbers leading back the other way, but off a Torero defender, gives it right back to San Diego. Gazizade cuts it back towards the middle, now makes a move, shifts the defender, plays it out wide as Labramdora watches it out of bounds for a Torero throw. Who's it gonna be? Becca Valdez here on this left side has had success as of late. She's had the closest chance. She hit one right off the crossbar from outside the 18. Battle for possession falls to San Diego. Played back to Gazizade. Now streaking forward up the right side. Plays one on the ground. It's past Lapandora. Out of Fairweather's reach. And a counter here for Cal Poly as they try up this right side. Handled by Hodeling. Over the top, but no one home. As it's knocked out of bounds and a San Diego throw. Quiros finding Gazizade. Pass stolen. Marquez now front to Johnson. Johnson tried to play to the middle of the 18, but had it taken away. Stolen on the back end. Laprandora can't get around her defender and has it out of bounds for a San Luis Obispo throw-in. Things intensifying here as the match progresses in the 82nd minute now, 0-0. Both teams not desperately needing a win, but needing a win to say the least, as this one is off a Torero defender. Rebounds out to Cal Poly. Dropped outside by Bush. A cross by Rubinstein is cleared away. Gathered by Marquez. Now to the left of the 18 is Gazizade, is caught for the foul. And a free kick to the left of the 18, just outside the box. Clock running into the 83rd minute now. Again, Cal Poly looking to snap a 3-match losing streak and pick up their first win of the year. While the Toreros have dropped back-to-back matches themselves. A double overtime loss at Long Beach State. And a 3-0 shutout loss at Cal. Scoreless here in the 83rd minute. Cal Poly a free kick to the left of the 18. Montserrat Hernandez Marquez to take it near post, headed by Carusa, and out of bounds for a Mustang corner. All of a sudden, the Mustang attack finding a rhythm here in the latter part of this match as Marquez plays it short. Play to the top of the 18. Now inside towards the goal line. Serviced in the air off the leg of Jessica Johnson. Alon Moses was waiting for the timing to try and clear a ball. And it's played up and picked up by Amber Michael. Approaching the final 5 minutes here of regulation. Second ball falls to Moses as it rattles around. Drops to Fairweather, trying to play it out to La Prondora, but couldn't get it to her. Collected by the Toreros. Quiroz plays it to Moses. Moses trying to get around her defender, but stood straight up. Well done by Emily Talmy. Mustangs back the other way as they go right down the middle. Jessica Johnson has a good read from the Torero goalkeeper. Amber Michael came out to punch it free on the slide. It rolls out to Valdez, cuts it back, edge of the 18. Valdez a shot, and Valdez an absolute rip to the back of the net. And Becca Valdez gives the Toreros a 1-0 lead here in the 85th minute. An absolute dandy. What a shot by Becca Valdez. Pulled out from well outside the 18. And a rip off the right foot for Becca Valdez. Gives the Toreros a 1-0 lead inside five minutes to play here in regulation. Becca Valdez, first goal of the season. She had just one shot through the first 4 matches for the Toreros. Touched on it earlier, asking who's it going to be. Got the feeling Becca Valdez was feeling it here on the left side, and she comes through with an absolute rip over the outstretched glove of Sophia Brown and sailed to the back of the net. The Toreros now just needing to close out, play a clean final 4+ minutes. And San Diego 2-0 here at Torero Stadium. Their 2 losses, both on the road. They like playing here in front of the Torero faithful. Would be, in particular, also big to pick up this win, as this is the final home match again until October 9th for the Toreros on the road for 5 straight, beginning Friday the 13th at San Diego State. That's a 7 p.m. start time. They then 2 days later go to Cal State Northridge, and then a trip to Utah to take on Utah Valley the 20th, Utah the 22nd. They start conference play October 5th at Gonzaga before returning home 7 p.m. against St. Mary's. That match, a West Coast Conference match, as this one is to the right of the flag, and a throw-in for the Toreros, again leading 1-0 on a goal by Becca Valdez. Valdez with the throw. Connects with Louderback. Louderback lost it inside the 18. Sydney Hopkins, good read from the back. Gets possession for the Toreros, who are trying to play it out wide. The pass is stolen, and now a counter for the Mustangs back the other way. Played over the top. A run developing from Camille LaFay, but A whistle. Approaching the final 2 minutes here of regulation. A goal in the 85th by Becca Valdez, her first here of the season. From that about same spot that she hit the crossbar just moments before, finding the back of the net, just floated on by Sophia Brown, who has played well here today for the Mustangs. A chance played to the top of the 18 and cleared away by Michaela Foster as the whistle is blown and a foul. Foster remains down for San Diego, and the clock being asked to stop at 88:02. Toreros leading 1-0. The men's team has already taken care of business in the earlier game, 3-0 with 3 second-half goals. We mentioned what kind of start they have been off to. Now 4-0 on the year. The San Diego women's team looking to go over 500, 2-2 on the season. About 2 minutes or so away from making that a 3-2 record. All 3 wins would be here at Torero Stadium as the header is won. Now it's La Prendora trying to get to it before the end line. Does now, just immediately takes it towards the corner. Lodged free by the Mustangs, and somehow they come out of it with a clear. Headed out of bounds. We approach the final minute and a half. Don't sleep on the Mustangs, though. They have given the Toreros all they could handle here today. And not done yet is Michael. A bad kick from the goalkeeper. A shot, and this one is well high and off over the cage. So the clock had been asked to be stopped, reset. 88:44 is the new time. Knocked into the stands here at Torero Stadium as it comes back into the field of play. Mustangs with a throw inside the final 60 seconds. Cal Poly looking for the equalizer. The Toreros looking for a win here at home. Trying to snap a 2-match losing streak. Whistle and a foul as the clock is stopped once again. Free kick for the Mustangs. Service by Cedra Bush. Bush put on the ball. Mustangs pack the edge of the 18 as the service comes in. Far post. No one there for Cal Poly as it's headed clear. Played to midfield. Picked up by Hodeling. Good challenge by the Toreros as it's just knocked free by Quiros. Stays in bounds here on this right side. Played ahead. Hodeling with a whistle and foul on Cal Poly. Either that or it was out of bounds. I think they say it was out of bounds. So Toreros with a throw. 8 seconds left. Played ahead. A touch by Jessica Johnson. Played out wide with 3 seconds left. And that will do it. The University of San Diego with a goal in the 85th minute. A rocket off the right foot of Becca Valdez. Valdez scores her first goal here of the season. The freshman, her first collegiate goal, is the game winner here today as the Toreros hang on and defeat the Cal Poly San Luis Obispo Mustangs 1-0 as San Diego improves their record now to 3-2 overall, while Cal Poly falls to 0-4-1. A reminder, your women's soccer team back in action on the road September 13th, Friday at San Diego State. That match beginning at 7 p.m. The Toreros They won't return home until October 9th, Wednesday, 7 p.m. against St. Mary's in a WCC matchup here at Torero Stadium. But the difference, Becca Valdez, a goal in the 85th minute, an absolute rip, gives the Toreros a 1-0 win as they defeat Cal Poly San Luis Obispo. That concludes today's broadcast. For Seth Smith and the rest of the crew here at Torero Stadium, we say so long. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday as the Toreros win today 1-0 on the West Coast Conference Network.